Today we're going to be working on a still life drawing. What's a still life drawing? Well, it's exactly what it sounds like. It's a sculpture or a drawing that you are creating based on objects that you see that don't move. Most of the time, still life drawings are inadequate objects like fruit or flowers, or in some cases, your art teacher sets up a whole pile of stuff and you just look at it and draw it. So in our case, our inanimate object for this particular project is candy. So we're going to be drawing this sculpture of candy, and you are going to decide on a point of view that you'd like to draw this from, okay? One of the things that I do love about drawing candy is that there is just so much color on the boxes. You really can't go wrong with drawing candy either, because it's really tasty, and if we're lucky, maybe we'll eat it all at the end of this project, but we'll see what happens. So in order to get started on this still life drawing, you're going to actually start off by figuring out where you want to sit. Okay, what angle do you want to look at this sculpture? There's many different angles, and you're going to pick the one that you feel is the most interesting to you. And then you're going to get started on creating your drawing, and I'm going to show you how to do that. But before we start, I want to talk a little bit about why we're doing a drawing project first. One of the important things about drawing is that it's really the foundation for all the different mediums of art that you use. In its simplest form, it is like, I feel like it's the godfather of all art, because you always start with a simple drawing, whether it's you're starting to make a sculpture, or you're coming up with an idea for your sketchbook, or you're coming up with an idea for a graphic design project, or if you're coming up with an idea for some sort of, let's say you're a furniture maker, you always got to come up with an idea first, because you got to know how to build things. It almost reminds me of sort of like an instructional book, you know, it gets you prepared for the next project. So drawing is really, really essential. And one of the nice things about drawing is that it's a really easy medium to take around with you. So whether you're doodling in your sketchbook or doodling in your notebook, there's always a way to draw. It's, you know, it's the godfather of art. And one of the awesome things about drawing too is that there comes a variety of pencils that you can use that help you draw from light to dark, and I'll talk a little bit more about that later. Also, part of drawing is using colored pencils. Colored pencils are really awesome too, and you almost use them like paint, and you can actually mix the colored pencils together to create more colors, and I'll show you how to do that as well, because you're going to be doing a still life drawing, but you're also going to be including elements of pencil, and you're also going to be including elements of colored pencils. Okay, so let's get started on our awesome still life drawing of candy.